The House and the Senate are back in session after having taken a 2-week recess. And in the House of Representatives, they're starting with a number of regulatory relief bills, including the first off the bat is H.R. 299, which is our bill to permit privately insured credit unions to join the Federal Home Loan Bank system. This bill passed the House of Representatives last year, and in March, the Financial Services Committee approved it once again. So we're looking forward to House consideration of that bill early this week, and hopefully getting it over to the Senate so we can get it involved in the regulatory relief process there. Another bill that the House is considering this week is H.R. 601, which is the Eliminate Privacy Notification Confusion Act. And this bill would eliminate a requirement that credit unions and other financial institutions send an annual privacy notice to their members or customers if they haven't changed the privacy policy. As with the previous bill, this bill also passed the House of Representatives last year, so we're trying to get it over to the Senate to give us plenty of time to get it through that process and enact it into law. But it's going to be a busy week for financial services legislation in the House of Representatives. In the Senate, they're going to consider judicial nominations and then legislation to fix the doc fix, or the amount that doctors are paid when they treat Medicare patients. So we're real happy that we've got a number of bills on the House floor this week, but there's also work to be done in the Senate. At some point between now and Memorial Day, we expect that the Senate Banking Committee is going to have a markup on a regulatory relief package. And work is being done right now to put the provisions of that package together so that it can be presented to the committee. We're not exactly sure on the timing of the markup just yet. We had heard that it might be in April or early May, but we think it's going to be before Memorial Day at the latest. We're actively engaged with this. We had meetings over the last 2 weeks with the Senate Banking Committee, both the Republican and the Democratic staff. We're talking to members of the committee about the issues that are important to us, and we're looking forward to seeing the package. April's going to be a really critical month for our efforts on data security because both the House and the Senate are expected to consider cybersecurity legislation, and that process will give us the opportunity, we think, to insert data security into the debate. It all begins this week when we expect Senators Tom Carper and Roy Blunt to reintroduce their data security bill. This year, we expect that legislation is going to have an even stronger security component that helps us get a solution to this problem that we've got right now, which is that those that accept cards for payment aren't held to the same standards as those that issue cards. If we can resolve that issue, we think we can bring a stop to merchant data breaches, because right now the weak link in the system is at the merchant level. They're simply not required to hold to the same standards as we are. So we hope to fix that. There's a bill in the House and a bill in the Senate on cybersecurity. We expect both of them to go to the floors of each chamber towards the end of the month, and we're hopeful that we'll have an amendment and we'll be able to pass that to get it into the bill.